Okay, so let's get into it. So, first question. What is your favorite type of food?
My favorite type of food is American Chinese cuisine. It's like Mongolian beef or egg noodle. Those are my favorite.
Oh, okay. And then can you tell me what is a common meal in your country?
In Korea,
Yes.
the common meal in Korea is, I think, rice. It's one of staples in my country. Compared to Western nations, rice provides us with more carbs. Yeah.
Okay. And do you like cooking?
I sometimes enjoy cooking. Yeah.
When do you eat your main meal of the day?
Depending on my schedule, like since I'm a student currently, so when I have to wake up like in the middle of 7 a.m., my main meal should be 6 a.m. So to prepare my main meal, I have to wake up by 5:30 a.m. and just yeah. So my main meal should be in the middle of 6 a.m.
Oh, okay. All right, very good. So now we will move on to part two, the extended response. So I will give you a pen and some paper to prepare your answer for 1 minute. So your question is, describe a restaurant that you enjoyed going to. Okay, so you've had 1 minute to prepare. So can you please describe a restaurant that you enjoyed going to?
I usually go to this restaurant called Panda Express. It is located worldwide, and the reason why I really like to go with this restaurant is for their price and many different kinds of flavors. And as I said earlier, my favorite food is American cuisine, Chinese cuisine. So that's why I often go to this restaurant. And the type of food I usually have is definitely American Chinese cuisine because it is Panda Express. And also, I think I just mentioned the price, price alone. But as a gym rat, I think they offer sufficient proteins like beef or chicken, orange chicken. And yeah, those are the reasons I really enjoy going to this restaurant.
Okay, great. Very good job. Now let's move on to the topic-based questions. Okay, so do many people eat in restaurants in your country?
Yeah, I think compared to Western countries, I mean specifically like advanced countries like America or Canada or other countries in East Europe, Western Europe, our it isn't costly to prepare food, and from my personal experience living in Canada, it was pretty pricey to go to a restaurant, except Subway or Panda Express. So I think people in my country often go to a restaurant to eat their meal. Yeah.
Okay, so which are more popular then, fast food restaurants or traditional restaurants?
I think restaurants in Korea are biased on franchise restaurants type. I think it's because of like lots of restaurants, franchise restaurants are imported overseas. So people here want to test out their fame. And unfortunately, local restaurants like Korean cuisine are not as popular as franchise restaurants from Western countries.
Ah, okay, I see. Why do people enjoy eating out?
I think restaurants like Five Guys or Shake Burger, we can make those burgers in home. They offer their special sauce and recipes. So yeah.
Okay, and now, so what do you think a healthy diet consists of?
A healthy diet should consist of a proper amount of carbs, protein, and fat. When it comes to fat, it should be the fat from almond, not from like empty calories. So to prepare a good healthy meal, as I said, those three carb, protein, fat, good fat, yeah.
And do you think children should be taught about healthy diets and cooking at school or at home?
I do think they should be taught how to cook at school. But in Korea, we are so passionate about going to elite schools. So most of the schools in Korea, from my experience, they only teach how to earn good scores on Korean SAT. So yeah.
So it should be taught at school, in your opinion, but it's not.
It's not, yes.
Okay. And at what age do you think children should be taught to cook?
Well, to cook, they must use microwave or some things that could do harm on them. So I think the age should be over grade 8. So yeah, so it should be 13 years old. 13 years old children, yeah.
Okay, so those are all the questions.
Yeah.
So your test is over.
Yeah.
And now let's get into the feedback.
Yeah.
So for the feedback,
Yes.
all right. So you did really well in your speaking test. I thought you used some good vocabulary, idiomatic vocabulary. And also your grammar was very good when you were speaking.
Thanks.
You spoke very confidently as well. So those are some really big pluses.
Yes.
For the first section, I know that they're kind of general questions,
Yeah.
but sometimes the answer was a little short.
Oh.
Just a little short.
Yeah.
So for example, the do you like cooking question, it would have been really great if you developed that a bit more. Yeah, it is kind of like, it seems like a yes/no question, but it's always really good to develop your answers as much as you can.
For myself.
Yes, for yourself. Okay, there were a few just idiomatic errors.
Yes.
Like when you were describing about getting up in the morning and eating breakfast,
Yeah.
in the middle of 7 a.m.
Yeah.
or in the middle of 6 a.m., usually we would say like 7:30 or 7:30.
Okay.
7:30 or 7:30. And also when we were talking about popular fast food restaurants versus traditional restaurants, just test out their fame. It's a good way to say it, but a better way to say it, they would like to try out some famous or well-known place.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Very good. But overall, you did give very long and detailed responses, in particular for part 2 and part 3. And your vocabulary and grammar was good, so I would give you an 8.5 on the IELTS scale.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Well done.
Thanks.
You're welcome.